Hey all, I wanted to give you a quick update on how the solar upgrade has been going. It's August 1st, and so I've had it going for a while now. It's not all been perfect. It's been a lot slower than I've wanted, but I wanted to give you an update. So the new panels are working well. So far I've added 400 extra watts to what we already had. And you can see from these graphs that we're still using slightly more than we're making. So it's not horrible, but I'd like to get those up. I've got the panels. I just got to have the time to do it. Did have some problems inside though with the inverter, as some of you probably already know. Got it back. So let's go take a look at it. So the power inverter did go out on us, and I spent about a week with tech support trying to figure out what was wrong. Finally had to ship it back to them, and we got it back this week. So yesterday evening I came in and got everything over here hooked back up. Our generator is hooked back up. The electric out cable is hooked up and ready to be connected to the breaker box. My network cable for the Servo GX is hooked back up. My battery cables are hooked back up. I've got my shutoff back here in the back ready to go. Everything is in place and ready to go. So the only thing left to do is hook up these to the to the breaker box and turn this on. Over here on our solar, still only have the one set of solar panels hooked into it. I really would have liked to have gotten to the second set today, but with it being August and I expect burn ban soon, I decided not to do that. I'll concentrate on the other first. But it's working really well, and I'm really happy with this whole setup. So everything over here really has not changed at all. The generator cables going in to the other side. The electric wire to plug into the breaker box is over here. I've got everything just ready to switch out. That's just sort of where I left it at the end of last time. I still have two sets of solar panels, two sets of four, coming into here and going back into there. And of course the big cables coming back from over there to all of the batteries. So this morning I'm getting ready to get in here and switch out these cables. I'm going to take off this cable off of the Renogy and put in the larger cables into the breaker box. So that's what's up. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the power and get those cables switched out, and then turn it back on. Hopefully this will take less than 15 minutes and everything will be working and back up. The shed's a mess, as you can sort of see, so there's no real room for both of us. So I'll be right back. All right, so everything's done. Let's turn on the power to the battery to the inverter. And I guess we can turn it on. Well, the green light came on, so that's good. I wouldn't do that before we send it back to the shop. I guess the real test. Yep. We have power. So the only thing going in right now to our Renogy is our solar panels. Those two cables right there. Currently, we're getting 51.8 volts out of the solar panels on those 8. So the sun's come out some since I first got that recording inside. I think we're running around 240 watts on the old panels right now. And we're running about the same on the new panels. There's still a lot of shade on all the panels. So right now, everything is pretty much done on the inside. I do need to put in my 48 volt to 12 volt converter to run the bathroom toilet. And that's about the only real thing I need to do inside. Everything else is finish the upgrade of the panels. And hopefully we'll be getting to that soon. But now, on to the rest of today's projects. If you watched Friday's short, you know that we got some new burn barrels, but they need some ventilation holes before we can burn the trash in them. So I thought the this morning I'd go ahead and get some ventilation holes put in the bottom of that burn barrel so then we can burn the trash. So we got a few holes. A couple of them a little bit bigger, but I shouldn't be shocked. So that should do it. I guess I can burn the trash. So I'm really hoping to burn this burn pile today. I'm watching the wind. It's a little windier than I like, but it's died down. If I can get the initial burn going, I should be able to keep it low enough that it's not going to be an issue, but I gotta watch it. If we were on top of the hill, it'd be a lot bigger of a deal than it is down here in our little wooded valley, but still something I need to watch. But so far, I'm probably still gonna burn it. Did want to blow all the debris around from it because I know some's going to fall outside of that ring, and I want to make sure it's safe. I got nothing but dry packed dirt around it, and I'll be able to pick it all up and stick it back inside the ring. I just want to make sure there were no leaves. So here goes. So I really want to get this burned before the burn bans start, and I know they will start as we're just now entering August. I know next week's supposed to be lots of days in the hundreds. August tends to be our driest, hottest month, so I'd really like to get this down so I don't have to look at it. But that's not all. I've got this pile of cardboard from different projects, solar projects, my Father's Day present, Amazon boxes and the like. Not to mention this whole pile of stuff from whenever we were cleaning the underbrush from around the mulberry trees. I don't like having just all this deadwood this close to the place. I mean, I piled it here, yeah, I know, on purpose myself, but we're trying to clear that section out. And once I get the burn pile really going, even if that's not completely dry, it's going to burn. Well, it's just before 10 o'clock, so let's see how this goes. Well, I've done it now. And of course, right after lighting it, the wind picks up. And this is the most dangerous part for me, this very first burn. If it wasn't so windy, I'd go ahead and go get some more stuff and start putting on top of it. But at this point, I'm just going to let it burn for a while. Well, it's been just a little under 2 hours, and as you can see, a lot of it's burnt down. I've got everything I wanted to get in the burn pile burning. All the cardboard's in, all the wood that's over there is in, and I didn't set the forest on fire, so that's really good. Earlier, you wouldn't have been able to see me from there. All of this was covered, and it's all burnt. So, if I really wanted to, I could stop. However, I still have lots of dead wood all over the place, and I've got a good fire. So it seemed like a waste to, well, waste it. So I'm going to look at carrying this other stuff that's dead and rotting and I can't use for firewood over to the burn pile and get it burned while the burning's good. Because most of this can be burned. It was going to be used as firewood, but that was several years ago. and it's not really good anymore. So the perfect opportunity to get it taken care of. Well, I'm extremely happy with everything I've gotten done so far today. It's 3 o'clock and I'm pretty much done. I think I'm going to take my weed eater hedge trimmer contraption and go through here and cut all that down and take out the lawnmower and mow, because it sure could use it back here. I did take the chainsaw out and get some of those small tree stumps that I sometimes hit with the lawnmower, and I've gotten most of the real small ones done. Now I still have rocks I got to watch out for, but like that one there, I shouldn't hit it anymore with the lawnmower. But it's looking really good. Well, I'm tired, but there's still work to do. But that's looking good. I've gotten everything that I really wanted thrown on. So I think I'm gonna, like I said, go ahead and mow and trim down some of the weeds and tree stumps that are starting to grow in that area that I cleared out earlier this year. Get that all knocked back down. I'd love to have more grass, more place for the chickens to go, and maybe other animals in the future. There's just so many trees here. Anyway, it was a good day. It's been a real good day. So yeah, on to that. So that's done. It's still smoking a little bit. It's still smoldering. It's still extremely hot, but it's done. I got all the wood. I got all the cardboard taken care of that I wanted to get done, and everything around here looks so much better. Let's go look at the field. And this looks so good. I can't get over how well this looks. I hadn't messed with coming out and clearing this lately, and you could tell. And I'm happy that I got it taken care of. The solar panels where we started the day with, they are doing great. They got to 100% full around 2 o'clock. It's well, it's almost 5:30, so I've had a long day of it. So we even were running the air conditioner earlier while my wife was inside, so for a little bit. Anyway, batteries are currently at 99%. You can see on the screen how well things are looking. Yeah, so things are going good there. I guess really now the next projects are getting the rest of those solar panels upgraded. Anyway, speaking of solar panels, here is my playlist for the Victron setup. And then here is a video that YouTube thinks you'll like. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video.